Start with what we started on Wednesday and do a little Fuchs second species. There we are. So let me copy this out real fast. M2U00236. I always think of Dr. Al when I say that now. Because in Dr. Al's class, almost everything is M2U002. That's literally the answer for a lot of things. So, why I think of her. Hopefully I left enough space here, but we shall find out. Okay, good. So what is one of the biggest new things that's different about second species as opposed to first species? Half notes, right. So we're going to split the measure up into two. We have the first part of the beat and the second part. I keep saying the beat, but first part of the measure, second part of the measure. What else? What else is there? That's correct. You cannot hold your common tone. You can use a whole note at the end, right, but you can't have like a half note and then another note that's the same way. Yeah, Steve?
Second half note can be dissonant.
Correct. That's another big thing. What else? What else about dissonances? How do we handle dissonance? I hope not. I hope not.
We can't approach.
We believe left by step.
Yes, they're always approached and left by stem, never by leap. What can be approached and left by leap? Consonants. Yeah, I think that's what you meant. Yeah, right. Anything else?
Cannot repeat any notes.
Correct. Good. So let's go ahead and start. As is the case with first species, we always have to end on an octave. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that so that we're good to go. And this is in the Mickey Mouse key of C, so we know that we're going to have T already in the diatonic scale, so we'll worry about it when it gets to it. You can, on the penultimate bar, which means the next last bar. I never knew that for many years. Everyone's like, the penultimate bar. I'm like, yeah. It just means the next last bar. You can do a whole note on T if you like. But we'll just see where we're at in our counterpoint melody. So, do we want to start on a whole note in the first bar? Are we allowed to start on a whole note in the first bar? Okay, so we can do it on either one. Do we want to start a whole note, or do we want to start a half note rest and then a half note?
Whole note.
Whole note, great. So it is going to be a what or a what? Interval.
Fifth or octave.
Just like first species. What do we want to do?
Octave.
Octave. Okay, we'll do octave because I heard it first.
Yes.
We'll do a fifth on another one, okay? And we wanted a whole note. Is that what we said?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Friday blues. Okay, where are we going to go to now? Fifth. So we're going to go down to B. Is that right? Is that good for everybody?
Yes.
Let's do it. Get our stems right there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Dr. Harbinson thanks me as well. He was really smart, by the way, wasn't he? Didn't he know a lot of those answers? And I was very impressed.
He did get on our case about it yesterday in class.
Oh, did he? Did he bring it up? Well, so we'll try to do it right.
I looked over at you.
I looked over at you, but you were looking.
I looked over at you, but you weren't looking.
But you thought of it, right? So, where are we going to go from here? We got our fifth.
Dissonant.
Dissonance, so what are we going to do?
Four.
4 to where?
Down.
Down. There we are. What are we going to do to the 4? Triangle, road construction. I'm going to keep saying that until someone laughs. Thanks. Okay, now I'm done. So what are we going to do? Can we hold the common tone? No. So what are we going to do instead?
Go to the C, so it's no, you can't do that, never mind.
Let's go to sixth.
Let's go to the 6th, but how can we get to the 6th?
Leap.
But we cannot
Oh, you're
leave. That's
right.
right. So this is not going to work. Because we can't go to the 2, right? And we can't go up to the 4 again.
You can't hold it.
So
Keep repeating.
what if we leap up to a 7?
That sounds good.
Can we try that? Because we can leave the 5th by leap.
I thought distance
I
had to
thought-
be approached.
By
Oh.
step.
Oh, that's right, it does. That's right, it does. So that's not going to work either. So what are we going
How about
We
we
can
do
go
what
to a
Steven
6.
suggested and start with a fifth?
That's even.
to? Let's do that.
No, don't give up.
You're struggling.
That's okay. Sometimes you just have to start again. So we're
Sometimes you
gonna
just
start.
gotta give up, you know?
No, you always start again. Never give up just to give up. Okay, so now where are we going to go?
Never give it.
Don't give up. Just scrap everything.
Can we move to the 6th?
Sure.
Is that good, is that gonna be fine?
Sure.
Is that good, Dr. Snodgrass?
Robert's.
Okay, okay, we're gonna do that then.
Quit. Like,
Now we're off to a good start. Where are we gonna go to now?
up to a 7.
Up to a 7th. Sounds good to me? Now, when you do this, you always wanna be looking ahead. What are we now gonna be able to go to
We're
the
gonna
next
go
bar?
to fifth.
The 5th, right, and that's when we know that that's gonna
By
work.
contrary motion. Even better.
That's right. Okay, there's our 5th.
Okay. No, I had it.
Where are we gonna go to now?
We're on fourth. Let's try the fourth.
We can go to the 4th, but look at the next bar. Are we gonna be okay? Can we do that?
Oh, no, we won't be fine.
Yeah, right. So let's think this through even a little more. What if we went up, could we leap up to a 7?
Yeah.
No,
No.
it's
We
listed.
can't do that.
Oh, that's right, we can't leap up to the 7.
Yeah.
So what if we go to 6?
It's,
Yeah.
it's a good
Is
idea.
that gonna work? Okay. Now what, can we go up to another 6th?
No, because you can't
Yeah.
We could go
You
up
can
there.
repeat intervals, not
repeat.
notes.
Let's go up to a 6th, and then what I'm gonna suggest is now we're gonna leap to an octave. That's gonna get us cleared up just a little bit.
Okay.
Repeat intervals, but you can't repeat what?
Common tones.
Okay.
You can't hold your common tones, but you can't repeat 6s. You can't do like 8 in a row. I guess you could, but you don't want to just because it's gonna get monotonous. Let's jump up the octave. Now we're cleared out, we have some room to work now that we're up here. Okay? So now we got some options.
We gotta, don't we have to resolve leaps by a half step? Or is that not a thing?
We're just by step.
Or, yeah, by a step.
In the opposite
Yeah.
direction.
Is that, I can't remember.
Yes, because we wrote
Sorry.
down the rules.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that would work. We can't do that.
okay, good. Okay,
I think maybe we should actually, could we go down to
Yeah.
a third? Could we leap down to a third and then go up a step to a sixth?
we can do that. Let's try it. There's another one we can do if that doesn't work, but that should be just fine. And then we're gonna go like that. Is that what we're saying, Robert?
Yeah, we're gonna make half notes.
Yeah, we will. Don't worry. A lot going on up here. Okay. Now what do we want to do? We're going to go to a 7th, and we can step back down to a 3rd.
Yeah, I like it.
Tasty.
Okay. So now we've got a couple of dissonances in here. What if we come? Let me check one thing here because we can use the unison.
Does every weak beat have to be a dissonance?
That's a good question. No, it does not have to be. You have the option though. So every time you get a new species, you get a new option. What?
It's more fun when it is.
It is more fun, but it does not have to be every time. We already got several in. I'm trying to remember what the rule is for the unisons.
No unison.
You can use unisons. Oh, here it is. Unisons are permitted on weak beats, and that's are approached in oblique motion, for one way to staying constant, and left in contrary motion.
Wait, but
So I'm going to say this. Let's try this. So we leave it. We come to it in oblique motion because this guy's not doing anything. We're coming down here, right? And what are we going to call the unison? We're going to call it this because it's the same as an octave. It's just in the same. And then we need to leave it by contrary motion.
Up to a third?
Exactly. Is that gonna work? It's gonna work, okay? Let's see what we can do now. What if we now move, if we go to a 5th,
don't have fifths have to be pushed by a
oh, you're right.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Mark.
It's your birthday week is good. I don't know.
We could go to a sixth and then that can move to an octave.
So we're gonna leap up to a 6th,
Wait, no, that'd be a fifth.
okay, right to here.
No, we can't do the
Can't do
seventh.
that. We wanna go to the 4th,
I don't think any of these would work.
screw the 4th.
Fourth might work.
We go to the 2nd,
No, maybe?
because then we can come to our 5th by
What?
contrary motion.
Why can't you leap up to the 6th?
Cause then it would have to
Because-
resolve down a
Coming
step,
down.
and that'd be a 7th.
Okay,
Right.
good.
Yeah, and we can't resolve up either, because that's gonna be, what, a 9th?
Could you stay on the D?
You can't, because you can't hold your common tone.
Okay, even
Right.
between, or even within a measure?
Yeah, I like going down to the second and then resolving back to it.
Let's do that. Also, we're also looking for our high point. We have got it, right here. Not the greatest high point I could have done ever, but it's there, right? So we're always wanting to keep that in mind. There we go. And we're gonna resolve back to the fifth.
Could we have gone down to the third? Could we have gone BAG?
Yes.
Yes, true. Do
Yep,
we wanna do
okay.
that instead?
No.
Do we like the fifth?
Fifth's so
Yes.
nice.
We like the fifth, okay. All right, good. Let's see where we're gonna go from here. Let's do. Why don't we go to an octave here? Is that gonna work? Now, I'm trying to think about this because I don't wanna get in the way of our high point. The only way we could do this is we're gonna get higher from there.
Yeah, we can make another high point.
Can we make another high point? Okay, let's jump to there, see if it works. What do we have here? Fifth, right?
No, I don't think that would work. That'll work. We have to resolve down a step.
Right to the sixth, right?
Yeah.
There we are.
We could have just gone B, C, D, right?
We could have.
Because you can have two constances in the measure. That would have been a fifth,
That's true.
sixth.
Let's do that and then we won't get in the way of our high point.
Yeah.
Is everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Let's do that. That would be much better. Okay? Then what if, well, let's try this. What if we go to an octave?
No, we'd have to resolve down by a step and not make parallel octaves.
Can't we resolve up by step though?
That's on a D in the first, right?
Yeah.
So
It's just
no,
bad.
'cause step leaps by a third, have to resolve down.
Oh, I got you, yep. Let's figure out where we want to go. Oh, I know, let's go to a fourth. Okay, can we resolve it like that? Look good to everybody? Looks okay to me. And we got another nice distance for Robert there.
Yes.
Now, I think we're gonna want to is that gonna work?
Yep.
Hey, did we get our T-note at the end?
Yes.
Yeah, I used the whole note because I was running out of notes to think of. So I figured it was gonna be smoother to get from there to there. We started on the fifth. Let's make this a little bit better. Whole note. So, let's get out your kazoos and let's kazoo it.
Yes.
Just like we did in the first species. Oh, that's not right, sorry. Think of the first one. Okay, here we go. Ready, and. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, for the half note. So like 1, 2, sol, do, re, like that. Okay. So no one passes out. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, good. Let's do one example from the book. Where did we, this was in the back of the workbook, Dr. Steiner, is that correct?
Book.
Oh,
Book.
book.
Page 100, is that where you're going?
Yes, 101. number
101.
2. No, 101, number 2. So let us, this